Hey guys, welcome back to Cultivation with Christy. I'm Christy. Yeah, an ant. This morning, I'm gonna do a bunch of things while I'm out here. I need to harvest the rest of these onions. Which way? This way. Harvest potatoes. I need to harvest cucamelons to make a quick pickle, which is what we'll be doing first. And look. How pretty. One of my sunflowers. Oh look, there's a little baby bee sleeping. That one was supposed to be the pink sunflower that my cousin gave me from Etsy. Definitely not pink, but very pretty. Looks like I've got some okra over here that's way past harvest. Those are huge. Usually want to harvest okra a lot smaller than that. I'll probably harvest some basil. Maybe not. I might keep the basil. I need to tie up some tomatoes. So anyway, over the next couple of days, I've got a lot to do, and I think the squash bugs or the vine borers got my poor butternut squash plant. It doesn't look to be doing too good. Sad day. But the Pennsylvania Dutch seems to be doing okay. It's the only one that's surviving. Look at that. Probably because I saved the seeds, and we talked about that. Anything you save the seeds for, I think, is always going to do better. So let me get my jar here, because I'm only going to do, I might do 2 if I get enough, but I'm going to do a quart-sized jar for the cucamelons. See that? Okay, I got about a quart. I could pick some more, but they're a little bit smaller. Lincoln was falling down on his job. The ones growing along the fence line are supposed to be for Lincoln, because one summer, 2 summers ago I think, he used to come in and just clean them off. So that's why I planted them. But today we're gonna make pickles. Before we do that, I'm gonna grab my clippers. And I'm gonna get a piece of this horseradish. And I'll tell you why when we go inside. I really don't need a piece this big, but just got it out of the way. Okay, now we're inside. I got a bowl of cold water. And I'm gonna add all these. And this is just, well, cleaning and soaking off the heat. So to the water, I'm going to add just a little bit of vinegar and a little bit of salt. And that is just if there's any buggies or anything living in here, we'll take care of those. And now I'm just going to put that horseradish in here too. Alright, we're going to let this sit, and I'm going to go fertilize the garden. Alright, we've had these soaking for probably longer than they needed to while I was out fertilizing the garden. And now we're just gonna strain them off. 2 tablespoons sugar and 2 teaspoons kosher salt, sea salt, or I'm using pickling salt. You don't want to use normal table salt for this. Then we're going to bring that up to a boil to where the salt and the sugar will melt. And then to our jar, I've got dill. The recipe called for 6 sprigs of fresh dill. I didn't have fresh dill, so I've got, I coated the bottom with dried dill. And then I've got 2 cloves of garlic. Then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of black peppercorn, 1 teaspoon of mustard seed, and then just a pinch of red pepper flake depending on how spicy you want it. So our salt and sugar is dissolved in our vinegar mixture, and woo! Don't bend over it or you'll burn your eyes. And then in the meantime, we're making sure that we remove all the blossoms from the cucamelons, making sure they're clean, and adding them to our jars. Alright, our brine is room temperature. So we're just going to pour it over the top of the cucamelons. You don't want to do it when the brine is hot because you don't want to cook and mush your cucamelons. Don't quite use it all. That's okay. And then remember that horseradish leaf we harvested? We're just gonna, may have to make it a little smaller, hang on. And that's just to keep your pickles, your cucamelons that will be pickles, below the brine. And it'll also keep them nice and crisp and crunchy. There you go. Alright, gave it a little shake, repositioned my horseradish leaf, and there you go. It'll sit in the fridge for about a week and then enjoy. And there you go, guys. Let me know what you think. Try it out. Till next time.